liberation and with empowerment, which is part of what this fundraiser is about as well. And this is about and for the person that taught me everything that I know about liberation and empowerment. And it's her birthday today. So this is for you, Mom. I grew up to the sound of struggle songs. I never knew my country's national anthem. I learned the Communist International, and there was only one year you needed to know in my mother's history book, the year of female suffrage. 1919, Stockholm, Sweden, they sang the bill, and Mother, I remember still. Don't know how I could ever forget. You see, I never came out to you. There was never a closet to hide in, because you told me you didn't care who I loved, as long as I never hated. That I could be anything I wanted, except a racist. That you would always appreciate my opinions, as long as I was a feminist. And Mom, it's funny how you've struggled so silently under others' banners, because I remember the protests, Mommy. I remember the demonstrations. But I never remember you crying. I imagine you must have cried. I remember days you couldn't get out of bed, when the hatred of an individual killed the voice of a nation by stabbing her in the chest. I remember you'd seen her earlier that day, that it was you and her against the world, that she always wore red. And I remember that you fell in love when he took care of you after the Prime Minister and your party fell to the sound of a bullet. But I never remember you crying. And Mother, I would like to hear your cries now. Not because you still carry them inside, but because I never got to help you with the burden. Because I grew up to the sound of struggle songs. I've not stopped singing them, will never stop singing them, because luta continua sikula sonke en upp till kamp emot kvalen. I grew up to the sound of struggle songs, and you were my melody. Thank you.